Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Friday, June 7th. Happy Friday. I've got some big news to share with you. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the like button. And of course, this is not financial or investment advice. Guys, once again, going into the weekend, we see an upward trend. It seems to be the pattern lately on the weekends that the prices go up. And Bitcoin once again touched 8,000, actually crossed over 8,000. It has pulled back a little bit. It's currently sitting at $7,982, Ethereum at $249, XRP close to 42 cents. So if we look at the Bitcoin daily chart here, notice that once again today we crossed over 8,000. We went to around over 8,100 actually. So we had a pullback, and I'm hoping we can build a support level of 8,000 and work our way back up, because we saw that some whale dumped on us around 25,000 Bitcoin, which was worth about $213 million. This person dumped on us, and the prices went down. It touched 9,000 and it went down. So I'm hoping this weekend we can maybe work our way back up to 8,500. And as you know, the market moves with Bitcoin. We haven't decoupled from Bitcoin. So everything is joined at the hips with Bitcoin, so to speak. So very interesting things happening here. And like I said, let's see what happens this weekend. Now, another confirmation that we are indeed in a bull market. Bitcoin trade volume on Coinbase has hit a 14-month high in May. Bitcoin trading volume on the largest U.S. crypto trading exchange, Coinbase, hit the largest or highest amount seen in 14 months in May. During the month of May, Coinbase facilitated the trade of 738,959.42 Bitcoin, worth approximately $5.9 billion. And sure, 25,000 of that was that recent whale who dumped on us, right? Which was about $213 million. This development marks the exchange's highest level of Bitcoin trade since March 2018. Additionally, it represents the sixth most I don't know what word this is, voluminous month of Bitcoin trading on the exchange to date. Perhaps not surprisingly, the rise in volume was accompanied by a 60% price increase of the crypto itself. So I think we continue to see confirmation that we are indeed in a bull market. We see the CME Bitcoin futures have been hitting record highs as well. So we're going to continue to go higher. Now, it's going to be a roller coaster ride, of course, because young market volatility, you have some manipulation going on. You got whales who can potentially dump on us, but that's okay. Those are short-term things. Long-term, we've seen the prices go as high as near 20,000, and we know the next cycle that we're in right now is going to take prices much higher than that. So definitely some great news here. Now, crypto is global, of course. It is very different from what we saw in the 90s, where only accredited investors were able to invest in .com stocks and companies, right? Where if you were to do the analogy, blockchain is the internet, and these tokens and projects being built on a blockchain are like the websites, the services, the hardware, or the software that was built on the internet in the 90s. And it took time to get regulations for .com companies and so forth. And we're going through the same cycle. Now, there's still some pushback here on blockchain and crypto, but we continue to see governments around the world are opening up, and one such is the Republic of San Marino issues regulatory policies on tokens and token offerings. So they are a country in Europe, and let me give you some details here. The captain's regent of the Republic of San Marino, Nicola, Selva, and Michele Muratori have issued a government decree on blockchain tech for businesses, according to a recent document. The new decree outlines procedures for registering a blockchain-based organization with the Istituto per, I can't pronounce that, or they have the translation here, or the San Marino Innovation Institute. According to the decree, blockchain-based organizations in the Republic of San Marino, the EU, or any country not classified as high risk and also considered relevant to the purview of San Marino legislation may apply for registration with the Institute. The Institute sets out to provide regulatory certainty right, which we're waiting for in the United States, as well as supervision and enforcement of these regulations. So once again, they are not killing this new asset class and this rise of this disruptive technology. They're regulating it as they would regulate any other asset class, guys. AML, KYC, and all that stuff, right? And I hope you see the future and how bright the future is, because more and more countries are doing this, and they realize, and I think many of these folks are getting educated and waking up to what's happening here. So more great news, and countries are always looking to compete with each other, of course. We see that with trade wars and all kinds of other things going on. And when you have, the majority start to move, then all the other ones are going to follow suit. And eventually, it might take another couple of years. Eventually, all these countries are going to be on board, guys. So really bright future for crypto. Finally, Facebook's global coin crypto will be tied to multiple cryptocurrencies, and not cryptocurrencies, currencies. So I'm talking about fiat currencies. And we had talked a bit about this in previous videos, that it's going to be tied to different currencies around the globe. So let's see here. Yet more details have emerged about Facebook's upcoming cryptocurrency, said to be called Global Coin, and this time they come directly from the company. Speaking to the German business magazine earlier this week, Laura McCracken, Facebook's head of financial services and payment partnerships for Northern Europe, confirmed that the planned stablecoin, it is a stablecoin, will not be tied to any single fiat currency, but will instead be linked to a basket of currencies in order to prevent volatility. So very interesting and not surprising. I think because of Facebook's global reach, they're going to certainly want to do this. And even if it's not popular in the US, it could be popular, very popular in other countries. And I'm not, a fan of stable coins. I don't necessarily care for Facebook's global coin. But what it's going to do is help spread the movement of crypto, the knowledge, the adoption, the usage, right? Because it just takes, Facebook's marketing and introduction to the people who are using Facebook to say, hey, try our cryptocurrencies. Then people are going to probably go Google, what is crypto? What is Bitcoin? And they will go down into that rabbit hole and learn about crypto and what's the blockchain and all of that, right? It will help further validate the crypto market, validate the asset class and how crypto can be used. So this is good in that way. Well, once again, I personally don't care for Facebook's stable coin or global coin, right? But what's important here, as someone who's you and I and all of us here watching this, if you're watching this video, it's we're pioneers, we're early adopters. So anything that furthers the movement of this, because we're investing in it, is certainly good for us, right? So big things are ahead, guys, and it wouldn't surprise me if if Facebook's global coin all can also be paired with Bitcoin, or have respective pairs that allow you to easily go between the two. That would be interesting. I'm sure they would probably do that eventually. So guys, what do you think about this news? Do you think Bitcoin can hold that support level of 8,000 this weekend and go past 8,500? Obviously, like, we're seeing the volume kick in across the board, Coinbase, CME, and all of that. So big things are ahead. Patience is the key. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Leave them below. Thumbs up if you like this video. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. And I will talk to you guys later.